Hey guys, so my name is Brittany, Brittany and Capozzi. You already know, the best that's ever done it, the best there is. Those of those that know me, you already know. You can deny it all you want, but you already know I'm one of the best you've ever met. Enough with all that, but for real though, people know it. People know it. Nah, I ain't better than anybody on the real. I just, have been very blessed in life to experience things that a lot of people haven't. I know everybody thinks that they've experienced a lot in their life, and I'm sure some have. I'm definitely not the only one that has experienced what I've experienced. So I'm going to be making a YouTube channel or maybe a TikTok page because I know I've been misunderstood my whole life by pretty much everybody. I know there has been some people that has crossed my path that I do believe has understood me. Unfortunately, these weren't people that I've been able to spend a lot of time with and, get extremely close to, but they are people that have definitely touched my heart so much to where if I come across them in public, I cry. At the sight of them, I will literally cry because that's how much of an impact that they've had on my life. And I believe those may be the people that understood me. Because to not be understood sucks. And I'm just, I guess my initial thing for wanting to do a podcast or a TikTok channel is because I cannot stand people that judge others. I've judged people before. Most of the time it's been in my head and I didn't say it out loud, but I'm ashamed that I've even judged people before in my head. And I've definitely not understood people before. And therefore I may have said messed up things to them or cut them off or try to give them advice and been bitchy to them when really all they needed was probably for me to just tell them that I love them and that I'm here in whatever way you need me to be, instead of trying to be there in a way that I thought they needed, because it doesn't help. And, so yeah, my name is Brittany. I am 32 years old. I'm a mom to two mixed babies. They're not really babies anymore. They are mixed, half black, half white, which isn't a problem, but there's, reasons why I'm even stating that, because it will all fall in line, throughout this process that has been weighing on my heart to do for a little over a year. Now, I would say that something's been telling me to make a YouTube channel or something like that. So I'm just really nervous because I don't like myself on camera. I mean, I do think I'm cute. I think I'm pretty. Obviously I have flaws that I want to work on when it comes to my outward appearance, of course, but, I'm pretty confident overall when it comes to that. But for some reason, I just never liked myself on camera and, whatever. But who cares, right? I mean, who cares? Because none of y'all pay my bills. So I don't even know why I would be concerned about why I look, a certain way on camera, and why, if y'all think I look a certain way on camera, that's negative. I don't know why I care, because, right, you guys don't pay my bills. But if you want to pay my bills, just let me know. And as long as it's not crazy or skimpy or trashy, shoot, I'll wear whatever you want me to wear on camera, literally. Just saying. But no, I really don't want y'all to pay my bills. But, what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm a mess, and people know me. They know I'm a mess. But yeah, so like I said, I stopped with my kids. I was born to a mom who was a crackhead. I probably had crack in my system when I was born. My dad, I don't think he wasn't a crackhead. He was an asshole though. I love you, Dad, but yeah, an asshole. And he moved away when I was 5 years old to California to be with another woman, and he had 2 children out there. That, it's kind of heartbreaking. He was the first one to break my heart. I lost my virginity at the age of 11. The first time I smoked weed was 8. But I also was an honor roll student most of the time, all A's and B's, every now and then a C. I didn't get my first D until 7th grade when I almost died. So I missed 2 weeks worth of school, I think. And my science teacher was a bitch, and she gave me a D. She wouldn't give me time to make it my work. So whatever, the hell with her. Sure, she got her karma. If not, I don't really care. But it was hurtful, because I didn't earn that D. I almost died. So, she should let me make it my work. But it's okay, because I still got a scholarship to any state university in Florida. By the time I was in 9th grade, I was in honors and AP classes. Unfortunately, I didn't have people that pushed me, the ones that were in charge of raising me. So when I got lazy, because I hate doing homework, and that was definitely a problem, being in AP and honor classes, I decided I wanted to drop out of school, and it was allowed. Nobody told me to think about it. I would have slapped, if I was in charge, I'd slapped the shit out of me right across the face and said, shut up, go in your room, and don't talk to me again until you come out deciding that you will definitely graduate, because I should have never been allowed to drop out, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. So even though I, like I said, smoked weed at 8, lost my virginity at 11, I wasn't perfect. A lot of people would probably be surprised if they've known, some of the things that I have done. I, like I said, was an honor student, and had a scholarship, like I said, 9th grade, any state university. The University of Florida was actually already looking at me. They were going to give me, guarantee a $2,000 book voucher scholarship, to any that I could use for any college, because, they liked me. And, I ended up in foster care at 17, which, I learned so much from that in so many ways. We'll have to talk about it. I took some college, but I've never graduated. I have my CNA license. I was a registered pharmacy technician. I guess I still am. I just have to renew my license. I've had several jobs. I've worked in the hospital, the nursing home. I've done in-home care for the elderly mostly. I've worked in customer service. I've definitely made a difference in people's lives while I've worked for them and took care of them, which we'll touch on that as well. Let's see, I was in a relationship for almost a decade with a man that I first met when I was 12 or 11, I'd say. We dated then, and then we separated and then got back together when I was we were 21, and that's the father of my children. And he physically and mentally abused me. It wasn't a bad relationship. We had a lot of good times too, so don't get me wrong. We grew a lot and built a lot together. And, we were this close to buying a house, before I had to leave him, which we'll touch on all that, because the reason why I want to do this is I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't want to have a pity party. I want people to understand things. And I have been very blessed to encounter so many different types of people in my life. I've been blessed to kind of, live the best of both worlds. I've been a good girl and per se, a bad girl. So I just want to try, if I can make at least one person change their mindset, with my channel or podcast, whatever it is that I'm going to do. I don't even know the terms of it because I'm new to all this, then I would be so happy. But I just hope I could change the mindsets of a lot of people and make people think before they are mean to somebody, or before they judge somebody, or before they call somebody a name, or, before they just say something that could be very hurtful, because we just don't know what somebody needs. We don't know that. We don't know somebody's story. We don't know how they are hurting on the inside. So we should really be careful, we should really be careful the things that we do. If you care about people. If you don't care about people, then just go to an island and shoot yourself. It sounds terrible, but I have no use for anybody that literally does not care about people at all, not even deep down. So if there's not any party that cares about people, just go, because you really shouldn't be here. But I don't know, I guess I shouldn't say that, because you are useful for lessons to be learned for people like me. And I have learned lessons from people that I'm pretty sure don't care about people at all. So yeah, we'll see where this goes.